MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, center fielder, number 22.
On the ground, softly towards second. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground out victim to open up the ball game.
In the second spot,
here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, Castro.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Two out, nobody on. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. HR, what are they going to have to focus on to try to win this one and stay alive?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early, and let him do his thing.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting second, center fielder.
Here's George Springer. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Matt, this is an important at-bat. This is an important half inning. They need to score a run. They didn't score last game. Runs get people excited. You get your fan base enthused. Either they're watching it on television or they're right here in the ballpark. You need to get them people behind you, and you need to score a run.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Ellsbury. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see, it's all over in the senior circuit as the winner of our series here will square off against the LA Dodgers in the World Series. And there are certainly plenty of storylines there. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chris Carter is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Late that time for a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Greg Bird goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Aaron Judge is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. No score here as we play inning number 2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Striding into the box, Evan Gattis. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Evan Gattis.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a liner towards second. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Batting sixth,
Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bregman is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
And a ball, 1-0. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. In there, and it's even at 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lays off 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Cut fastball misses. 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Softly hit out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left. His 4th long ball of this series. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as the first pitch to him. Now the pitch. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Noriayoki as he sends it on the ground to first. Bird gloves it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Digging in to try it again. Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
3-0 now. Here it is on 3-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend the lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Riding in once again, George Springer. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. And the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. The 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Gary Sanchez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Good curveball. Strike 2. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Here's another 2-2. Oh, they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Chris Carter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Castro rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Yankees 1. Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Now batting.
Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
0-2 count and the pitch. Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Astros.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Low for ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all. You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. The pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Slow roller back to the mound. Backhanded, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can, and right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Ready now, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there. Almost got it, too.
Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's been aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this will be fouled away. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Gonzalez is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Yankees. Our score remains 2-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Yulieski Gurriel stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Adam Warren is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Pitching for the New York Yankees.
He's set. Here it comes. Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Rounded down the third baseline. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Starlin Castro is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Hit in the air to right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's Chris Carter now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Has seen him go 3 for 9. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
George Springer is on deck. In there, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Judge, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
1-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Altuve is on his way home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball was executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
In now, Evan Gattis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One 0 count. Here it is. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop. And almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Stepping in now, Josh Reddick. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he misses with it, 1-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Guriel.
Ready for another chance? Guriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're on to the 7th here in Game 6. The Astros on top, 4-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Greg Bird.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tie and run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. In there, and it's full 3-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another payoff pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Didi Gregorius is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between 1st and 2nd.
2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Chase Headley would be next. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
3-1. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Aoki going back. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. His 2nd home run of the series as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the box now, Chase Headley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Astros 4 and the Yankees 3. Johnny call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Johnny Barbosa.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
First baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Now the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. The pitch. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. From the stretch, Alex Bregman is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
First delivery to him on the way. Nori Aoki is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Has a look. Now the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Astros are down quietly, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here, it's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Back up the middle. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run if they can possibly push him forward.
Here's Starlin Castro. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll be safe at second base. Good instincts to take off there on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Carter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the tying run comes across to score here, as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Jose Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul.
He's going to want that back. I know he's got 2 strikes, but that was a hanging breaking ball. He fouled it off to stay alive, but I think he thought he should have put that in play.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Ready with the 0-2. Here's a big swing now by Springer, but he was a little early that time as it finds the seats foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One-0 count. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. This game's all tied at 4. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our MLB Network presentation. Tony Sipp will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Greg Bird.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. Go 0 for 3.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. In the dirt, and now let's see. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one's wide of the mark, ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Good swing there by Gardner as he hooks this one foul down into the seats in right. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's Didi Gregorius. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp, 1 for 6. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 9, and we are tied 4-4. Aaron Hicks will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 31, Aaron
Chasen Shreve comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Evan Gaddis now standing in, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 0-1 on its way. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Reddick is retired, 2 down now.
Number 10, designated hitter.
Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And now pitch on the way. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 4-4. Michael Feliz takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Michael Feliz.
Chase Headley will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Chase Headley.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So striding forward now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that misses, ball 1. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Starlin Castro. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. A cold strike on the inside corner. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Reddick is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still all square at 4 apiece. Marwin Gonzalez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. This is line to left. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now at the plate, Nori Aoki. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off. If he took this hack at that slider, he thought it was going to be over the plate and just kept running away.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Score remains tied at 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make it work a little bit.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
So he got him swinging. Gary Sanchez is sent packing for the 3rd time today. Chris Carter is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Reddick is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
31.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. The 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. It was a walk in his last trip. Big tilt on the slider against his swing and a miss.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
1-1.
That's a ball.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. High in the air. Gonzalez is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Tommy Lane takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Tommy Lane.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the 1st out.
Center fielder number 4.
Ready once again, George Springer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bird is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Evan Gaddis now standing in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1 pitch out. Nothing doing. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Runner back safely. The 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Hicks is under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. This game's all tied at 4. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
Gregorius.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. Now a bunt attempt here. And on 1 pitch, he's retired.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Jacoby Ellsbury. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Correa is there. Throw to first to be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Starlin Castro, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are tied 4-4. Josh Reddick, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he's retired 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Standing in now, Yulieski Gurriel, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Pitch on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. In the air now, out to right field. Hicks is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman, number 9.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Into the windup and the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. The fastball down near the shoe tops. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Tapper up the line. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. The next 3-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still all square at 4 apiece. Chris Davinsky takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 48.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts.
Sanchez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
And now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Greg Bird. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. In there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. On the move is Springer. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied at 4. Dylan Betances enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. And there's ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard but foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. Gardner will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's Nori Aoki looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Gardner will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. This game's all tied at 4. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. This is flared out towards second. And he's set down, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 11.
Striding in, Brett Gardner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hit back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Gregorius.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. They'll try again, 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. And we are Now batting, George Springer. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Previous history against Dellin Betances, 0 for 4. First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, Patrick.
Into the box now, Evan Gattis. No hits in 5 tries so far, but he does have an RBI. Here's the first pitch to him. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Betances is ready. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Into the box now, Chase Headley. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And a rather easy first out.
The batter, center fielder.
Settling in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw at first will get Ellsbury as he's gone trying to bunt his way aboard. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
In now, Starlin Castro. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. And the pitch on 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Aoki is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still all square at 4 apiece. Now to the plate, Josh Reddick. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So coming to the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The 0-1 delivery, down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 4. Luke Gregerson. Long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning.
Luke Gregerson.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. Looking to finally get into the hit column here. No luck in 6 tries so far. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Gary Sanchez. Goes down again. That's the 5th time he's done so on strikes in this one. Rob Refsnyder comes on with one away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
These last 2 guys are making them work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Matt, this is an 8-pitch at bat. Look at these pitches right here. Fouls them off, he's staying with them, but he's in a great rhythm as he's seeing all these pitches. Finally, he gets the pitch he wants, and whack, base hit. Great job.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Well, that's basically pitching unlucky right there. He's got the sinker in his arsenal. He throws the sinker. He gets the ground ball, and next thing you know, it finds a hole. And that's a tough break.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand his zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this is foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, throw to 3rd, and he is in there at 3rd as the possible go-ahead score. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0. High pop-up. Gonzalez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 4-4. Tyler Clippard has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning.
Tyler Clippard.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Jose Altuve.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now the 2-0. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. After it is Ellsbury. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, George.
Here's George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that. Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Out of play. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner. And we are tied 4-4. Tony Kemp will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 18.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Chase Headley, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
What I'm looking for in that right there, he pulls the bunt back. Now you know he's bunting. He tried to make him chase a pitch. Now I come back and throw him a strike and make him get it down. They give you out, take the out.
Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Kemp. He's it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Gary Sanchez would be next. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. That one's in there. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. This game's all tied at 4. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting,
Evan Gattis now standing in. His line not pretty. 0 for 6 in the game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, he could sleep a little bit better. He was having a miserable day. 0 for 6 before that one. Now 1 for 7. At least he can go home and say you got a little something today.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. The 1-0. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of play here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A two-run home run here for Josh Reddick. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Houston Astros have evened up this series at 3 wins apiece. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.